What's up, everybody? This is your punk rock rabbi slash Buddha, Jason, the world according to Jason. What I'm going to talk to you about right now is about the idea of moving, okay? The other day, one of my buddies was telling me he wanted to move. And he's like, oh, dude, I really want to move. I need to get out of where I'm at. I got to do this. I got to do that. And I was like, well, fucking do it, man. Be a talker or be a doer. And he's like, oh, well, I can't do it. I can't move. I'm like, why? And he's like, well, I got my family here and I got friends here. And I was like, well, no matter where you go, man, you're only 4 hours from home. And he's like, no, man, where I want to go is like a 24-hour drive. I said, well, it's 4 hours away via flight at the longest. So no matter where you are, you're 4 hours away. Don't be afraid to fly. And it made me start to think about myself and all of my moves I've made in life. I have moved a decent amount of times. I moved when I was a kid a lot. There used to be this thing in America where when shit wasn't going good in your town, you picked up and you went someplace where you had more opportunity and better opportunities at that. And that's kind of where it is. You have to literally think about this and you have to say, where is it that I am going to do best at? And then you do your shit and that's where you go. But people don't seem to do that anymore. I asked my buddy, I said, hey, are you a tree? He's like, what the hell do you mean, am I a tree? I said, are your roots just planted so damn deep that you just can't pick up and try something new? He's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, look, bro, for real. One of the few things that my dad ever told me that truly has stuck my entire life is that the world can be as absolutely big as you want it to be.
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
Keep
You
getting
hear the
them calls.
lamentation of the women.
The world can be as big as you want to be, or it can be as small as your neighborhood. You're the one who makes that decision. I personally chose to try to make it as big as I want. Does this mean that I don't miss people from every place that I've lived? Of course not. I miss lots of people. But there's also this. This is kind of how I believe. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. All of the places that you've been, they help develop you and make you into the man or the woman that you are today. And so it doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter where you're from. It's already going to be inside of you. And you can make it work wherever you are. You just got to have essentially the balls to do it, or the guts to do it, Like recently I moved here to Miami Beach. Miami Beach is absolutely fucking beautiful. Truth about it is I should have moved here 10 years ago, but everything happens for a reason and when it happens. A good example of this is like the whole COVID situation. A lot of people for the first time are actually, they don't have a choice. They're not just they don't have a choice, they're like, finally, screw it. And they're getting up and they're moving. My thing is this, if you have everything going for you someplace else and nothing going for you where you are, and you're not happy, then don't stay there. Just plain and simple. You have to go where you're happy. We get 80 years on this planet on a lucky end, and hopefully the last parts of that aren't shitting on yourself and not knowing who you are when you look in the mirror. That being the case, what you need to really think about is this. In the end, is staying where you're at is it going to be conducive to your happiness? And if it isn't, get the hell out of there. You can make it work wherever you are if it is you want to make it work. I picked up and left Las Vegas recently. I love Las Vegas. I was the guy who said I would never ever leave the V-Town. I said when I croak, take my ashes and spread them over the V-Town, over the valley. Still in my heart, still in my soul. I got it tattooed on me. Never gonna get rid of Vegas. But it was time. I spent my time there. I got everything that I needed from that city. And now that I got it all, I left and I went to a new one. And you can do the same, all right? Just a quick little piece of advice there. This is your punk rock rabbi slash Buddha saying the world according to Jason. And, as they say in Canada, peace ut, and as they say in Miami, a la huevo.